evening. My name is Claire English, and I am the student body president of Menor High.
And my name is Maura Murray, the student body vice president at Menor High, and we are going to be your hosts for tonight's show.
We would first like to welcome, We would first like to welcome each of you to the 7th annual Mr. MHS pageant and thank each and every one of you for coming tonight.
This year has been very difficult for everyone, and we are incredibly glad to be hosting this entertaining evening for tonight.
Thank you, Maura. Before we get started, we would like to extend our gratitude to our judges for this evening, Mr. Green, Mrs. Carroll, and Mrs. Petrusco, as well as Mr. Gatsky and Mr. Butler, all of which tonight would not be possible without.
Also, a big thanks to all of our contestants. Tonight's pageant will be broken into 4 main rounds: casual wear, formal wear, a talent round, and an interview portion. Following the casual and formal wear, there will be a brief intermission leading into the talent portion for tonight. The judges will then enter the cutting phases and the last competitive event before the interview. Finally, the crowning of Mr. MHS takes place after the interview portion.
Sounds like we have an exciting evening ahead of us.
Who is ready to see Menor's finest gentlemen walk the catwalk?
All right. Starting off our evening, we have Mr. Lacrosse, Ethan Brueggerman. A fun fact about Ethan Brueggerman is that the only concert he has ever attended was a Big Time Rush concert.
Wow, that's pretty neat. With that hair, Ethan could definitely start his own boy band. But that sounds like he'll be a bit busy next year pursuing a medical career by majoring in biology at The Ohio State University.
Next off, we have Mr. Soccer, Connor Larrick. A fun fact about Connor is that he likes to fish. Hey, Maura, what do you call a fish with no eye?
What do you call it, Claire? So funny. Anyways, Connor plans to attend Mercyhurst University in the fall to play soccer and major in biochemistry.
Next, we welcome to the stage Mr. Tennis, Elliot Miller. Elliot plays tennis for the high school team. I bet I could beat Elliot, especially since the fun fact he gave me about himself is that he enjoys napping.
I don't know, Claire. I think he's probably pretty good. Also, Elliot is looking to attending either Worcester or Lake Forest next year to play college soccer and study something in the STEM field.
Now we welcome Mr. Top 25, Jack Webster. Some fun facts about Jack are that he likes origami, he owns 12 piggy banks, his favorite way to cook an egg is scrambled, his favorite way to cook a potato is into fries, and he wants to own a frog as a pet.
Jack plans to major in chemical or biomolecular engineering on a pre-med track at the Johns Hopkins University.
Now we have Mr. Theater, Owen Keller. Some fun facts about Owen Keller are that his birthday is July 27th. He is the treasurer of Menor Theater and he loves chicken parm.
I have to agree, Owen. Chicken parm is pretty good. Anyways, Owen is going to film school to pursue a career in video production next year.
Next, let's welcome Mr. NHS, Rudy Danda. Some fun facts about Rudy are that he has an extra toe on his left foot, he can't count to 100, and he likes to sing to Justin Bieber's song, Baby in the Shower. Just kidding, but that's what happens when you don't respond to all the questions I ask in my email.
What a shame. I would believe that he had an extra toe. Rudy plans to major in either technology or business at Northwestern University next year.
Let's give a warm welcome to Mr. FCMB, Gabe Hardman. A fun fact about Gabe is that he first started writing music in 8th grade, releasing some of his earliest work in the second semester of his 8th grade year and his first marching band show near the beginning of his sophomore year. If you want to hear one of his newest compositions, the judges will have to get him through the next couple of rounds.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Gabe plans to attend Miami University or BGSU to double major in music composition and microbiology. He would like to have a career as a composer and conductor for many music genres, from classical music to movie soundtracks to modern genres.
Next up, we have Mr. Cross Country, Josh Risco. A fun fact about Josh is that he has a 425 mile. Hey Maura, remember that time you told me you could make a sandwich in 4 minutes?
Yeah, I can also eat a whole gallon of chocolate ice cream in 3 minutes too. Josh plans on attending Bowling Green State University to run cross country next year.
Man, that's cool. I hope his health time goes down some. If you could eat ice cream in 3 minutes, you could definitely run a mile in that time. Now we have Mr. Mannheim, Vincent Mose. A fun fact about Vincent is that Halloween is his favorite holiday and he loves scaring people.
Boo! Why did the vampire attack Taylor Swift?
I don't know, Maura, why not?
Because she had bad blood.
Funny, Maura. Vincent is going to attend Ohio State next year to major in design or music. Next up, we have Mr. Model UN, Vince Miranda. A fun fact about Vince is that he has visited every continent aside from Antarctica. That's incredibly suitable for you, Mr. Model UN.
I bet it's pretty cold in Antarctica. Not that Vince would know or anything. Vince plans to major in music education at Ohio University next year.
I'm on fire. I tell her, baby, I'm on fire.
All right, can we get a round of applause for Mr. Improv, Andrew Rigo? A fun fact about Andrew is that he can run really fast and jump really high, and he plans on proving that to us tonight.
His future plans are to graduate with a marketing and communications degree for 4 years and then work at Dairy Queen for the rest of his life.
The doors is closed. I felt like bad boy street team. I couldn't work the locks. Now let's go.
All right, now we have Mr. Hockey, Tyler Wilkinson. Tyler Wilkinson has played over 12 different sports in his lifetime.
That's pretty crazy. Rudy can't even count that high. Tyler plans to major in business next year at Miami University.
Next up, we have Mr. Science Olympiad, Nate Mazurek. Nate said that he owned his own YouTube channel for about 1.5 years. Everyone go like and subscribe, I guess.
In the future, he plans to pursue a career in environmental science at Ohio University.
All right, now let's give a wave to Mr. Swim, Kevin Meyer. A fun fact about Kevin is that he is 6 foot tall. I don't know about that, Maura. Do you believe him?
I'm not sure, Claire. Does anyone have a tape measure we could borrow to actually measure Kevin's height? Anyway, Kevin plans to swim next year in college and to study business.
Lastly, we have Mr. Rugby, Max Kierlieber. A fun fact about Max is that he was born in Detroit and that he can fly. Just kidding, but he is ambidextrous, which is basically the same thing, right?
Is it though, Claire? Is it the same thing?
One time I thought I could fly, then I broke my arm.
Ouch. Next year, Max plans on applying to the local pipe fitters union and becoming a pipe welder.
That's it for our casual wear round. And now we're going to be moving on to formal wear, but before we do, could we get another big round of applause for all of our guys tonight? First up, please help us welcome back to the stage Mr. Lacrosse, Ethan Brueggerman.
Check, I can do that one.
It's trap season, bro. Who that trap?
Ethan's favorite memory in high school was his last game for freshman year lacrosse, as it was his last time playing with that group of coaches and a lot of teammates. The advice he would like to give to underclassmen is get good. Nice, Ethan, very succinct.
Next up, we have Mr. Soccer, Connor Larrick. For Connor's formal wear round, we present a paper motion for Mrs. Rodiger. Connor's favorite memory in high school was blowing up things in AP Chem and dissections in AP Bio. His advice to underclassmen is to take the AP Science classes, because they're very fun. Coming out next is Mr. Tennis, Elliot Miller. Elliot's favorite memory of high school was the final day of each school year. His incredibly intelligent advice for underclassmen is to take advantage of the free breakfast and lunch we have to offer.
Next, we would like to welcome Mr. Top 25, Jack Webster. Jack's favorite memory of high school was leading the marching band with his best friend Gabe throughout an entire season. His advice to underclassmen is always walk on the right side of the hallway. It's just like traffic.
Oh, I get it, because the car is driving around in the hallway but anything but a basket?
No, Maura, I think he means in general.
Next up, we have Mr. Theater, Owen Keller. Owen's favorite memory of high school is when he got to lead in Menard's Ball's play this year, The Bad Seed. His advice to underclassmen is to take advantage of extracurriculars. He promises there's something here for everyone.
That's so true, Owen. Student government meets every Thursday morning at 7 in C lecture. Next up is Mr. MHS, Rudy Danda. Rudy's favorite memory of high school was the good old days when he had a locker and did not have to freeze his hiney off when walking from his car to school without a coat. Sounds like someone didn't fill out the locker request form at the beginning of the year.
Rudy's advice to underclassmen is don't start randomly clapping in the student center and make other kids clap along with you. It's annoying.
We now welcome to the stage Mr. Marching Band, Gabe Hardman. Gabe's favorite memory of high school is hearing his best friend Jack Webster's name being announced for drum major alongside his and being able to conduct their senior year marching band show together.
His advice to underclassmen is to make friends with everyone and don't engage in conflict. Don't be afraid to make new friends and run towards your goals. He says that's life is a lot more fun that way. Next up, we have Mr. Cross Country, Josh Risco.
We lock them away. We tell them no.
Josh's favorite memory of high school has been qualifying for the state meet 4 times so far. Twice for cross country and once for indoor track and another time for outdoor track. His advice to underclassmen is to get yourself a pair of Sloth Yeezys.
All right, next up we have Vincent Motes, Mr. Mannheim. Vincent's favorite memory of high school is getting to be a part of Mannheim and Cardinal Quartet. His advice for underclassmen is to relax and go with the flow. There's no need to stress about the things that are out of your control, so don't.
Man, Vincent, I wish you had told me that way sooner. It sounds like I've been wasting my time.
Next up tonight, we have Mr. Model UN, Vince Miranda.
Vince's favorite part of high school has been immersing himself in music and letting it become a part of who he is.
Ahoy there, ahoy, we are castaways. We're stuck where we are.
His advice to underclassmen is do what makes you happy more than anything else.
Castaways, ahoy, we are castaways. We were out at sea on a sailing ship.
Following Vince out is Mr. Improv, Andrew Rigo.
Andrew's favorite memory of high school was the outdoor homecoming that was held this past year. His advice for underclassmen is become that lone wolf and free flyer that you've always wanted to be.
Knees deep in some sludge. I'm like Mario, I got a plunge. I'm like Nirvana super.
In case any of you are wondering, this amazing song is rapped so fast.
Shut up, Bart. Now let's get the killing.
The next person coming out tonight is Mr. Hockey, Tyler Wilkinson.
Tyler's favorite memory of high school was freshman year when he was pushed the emergency button in his English class, and the school ended up calling the fire department because of it.
His advice to underclassmen is hopefully don't push the emergency button.
Unfortunately not, Claire. Tyler's advice to underclassmen is just to be you. Don't forget, don't change for others.
Oh, I guess that's nice too. Next up tonight, we have Mr. Science Olympiad named Zurich. Dave's favorite memory during high school was all the trips during band and Science Olympiad before the pandemic. His advice for underclassmen is to always take on challenges head on and never back down to anyone or anything.
Next, we welcome to the stage Kevin Meyer, Mr. Swim.
It's been a really, really messed up week. 7 days of torture, 7 days of bitter, and my girlfriend.
Kevin's favorite memory of high school is beating Mr. Cross Country in the Mr. MHS competition. Kevin seems pretty competitive.
I agree, Maura. I guess we'll just have to see where the rest of this competition leads us. His advice for underclassmen is to avoid the bathrooms in between classes. Our final contestant for this formal wear round is Mr. Rugby, Max Hierlever.
Max's favorite memory in high school was winning the playoff game against St. Ed's in 2019 and rushing the field. His advice to underclassmen is don't get too set on one plan for your future and make sure you're going to enjoy what you want to pursue past high school.
Where secrets lie, the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming.
I don't know, Claire. I think the competition is running pretty tough. What do you say a brief intermission?
Make sure to tune back in around 10 minutes where we'll start the talent round.
Go check out the bake sale. We hope you all enjoyed that short intermission and we're ready to see the amazing talents you guys have prepared for us tonight. Well, hopefully amazing talents.
Let's see just how talented our senior guys are.
First up, we have Mr. Lacrosse, Ethan Bergerman.
All right, it's pretty simple. 3 water bottles, and I'm thirsty. All right, well, I gotta get the mind up.
I'd say that was pretty impressive. Let's give another round of applause for Ethan Bruderman. Next up, we have Connor Larrick, Mr. Soccer.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. A place to stay. Get your booty on the
I don't know, Connor, that ball still looked pretty flat. Are you sure your pump wasn't broken or anything? Next up, we have Elliot Miller, Mr. Tennis.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Who wants a signed tennis ball from yours truly? Huh? Can I get some noise? Can I get some noise? Got another one. Who wants it? Who wants it? Come on, over here. Give me some noise. Anybody in the back? In the back? I've got one more. Who wants it? Who wants a signed tennis ball from Elliot Miller? Who wants it? Huh? Give me some more noise. Thank you.
Let's give Elliot another round of applause because we know sometimes we can't even say our ABCs. Next up, we have Jack Webster and Gabe Hardman performing together, and they are going to actually perform a piece Gabe composed. So let's give it up for Gabe and Jack. give another big round of applause for Gabe and his awesome composition. Woo! Next up, we're going to welcome to the stage Mr. Theater, Owen Keller.
Hey guys, that was a great performance, by the way. Today I'm going to be making a smoothie, so. Strawberry banana, thank you for asking. It's gonna take me a sec here. Oh, that was on. All right. You know, typical smoothie. Start with the orange juice. Got to shake it up a little bit. I think it's probably sealed too. Yep, it's sealed. Oh, it's good. Gonna pour that in there.
Is that extra, Paul?
Nah, it's actually no pulp, unfortunately.
Good choice.
Yeah, it was just the only selection they had at Giant Eagle. So. Oh, next up, I got my banana. I cut it in half at home because I did that. What are you guys thinking, half or whole banana today? Hearing a lot of whole. I'll go for both, thank you. I can't do 3/4, unfortunately. I'm peeling it my own way. Thank you for asking. And I got a lot of strawberries. Yep. And the final ingredient, Greek yogurt. Might need a little stirring. Yep, just slap that in there. All right. Woo! Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Let's turn it on. We're gonna let it go. We're just gonna let it really get smooth. This should probably be good. Now I have to pour it, which is, this is questionable. I'm just gonna, I'm very sorry, Mr. Gasky. Trying my best here. Thank you. Yeah, have a good day.
Let's give another round of applause to Owen, Mr. Theater. Owen, I hope your smoothie tastes good.
It was actually pretty good. That's one of the best ones I've made. And it's because of the love and support of the audience. So. Thank you, thank you.
All right, next up we have Rudy Danda, Mr. MHS.
Alright guys, today I made a special song for you guys. It's called Hot Cross Buns. We're gonna see who the real musical prodigy is tonight. I found it broken, by the way.
for that awesome rendition of Hot Cross Buns. Next up, let's welcome to the stage Mr. Cross Country Josh Risco.
Let's give another round of applause for Mr. Cross Country Josh Risco. Next up for our talent round, we have Mr. Mannheim, Vincent Motes.
I'm going to show you the easiest way to solve a Rubik's Cube. Done.
All right, that was Mr. Mannheim, Vincent Motes. Next up, we have Vince Miranda, Mr. Model UN.
Thanks, Mark. Hey. Is it working? Did somebody say no? Okay. For my illustrious act tonight, I am going to need a volunteer from the audience.
No. Sorry. That didn't happen. I don't know how the rest goes.
Let's give it up for Mr. Malua and Vince Miranda. Next up, we're going to welcome to the stage Mr. Improv, Andrew Rigo.
Hello! Hi. So yeah, that violin performance was like good, but have you guys seen real talents? Have you guys ever seen someone take 3 types of mints and then drink orange juice? I don't think so. Never been done before. 2 Altoid. Yummy. Nice cube. And then a Trident gum. Here it goes.
Does that orange juice have pulp?
No, it don't. Yeah! Thank you so much.
Give another round of applause for Andrew Rigo. Next up, we have Tyler Wilkinson, Mr. Hockey.
I say right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see. Catch some bad, walk down, face them with that heater. The devil under your.
Let's give it up for Mr. Hockey's dance moves. Next up, let's welcome to the stage Mr. Science Olympiad, Nate Missouri.
All right, I got a couple jokes for you today. So, the first one, what does a biology teacher wear on their first date? Designer jeans. All right, I got 2 more. What does the mean triangle say to the innocent circle? You're pointless. And last but certainly not least,
what do you do to a sick chemistry teacher?
so if you can't heal him or you can't hear him, you gotta bury him.
Howdy, y'all.
Let's give it up for the really bad science jokes. Next up, let's welcome to the stage Mr. Swim, Kevin Meyer.
All right, hello. I'm gonna do magic, and I need help from Mr. Cross Country, the cereal kid. He's coming up right now. I got a bag of tricks. I'm excited to show you guys them. First, you don't mind putting the goggles. They make me feel more, I don't know, comfortable. All right, perfect. And then, let's see, what do we have in here? Yeah, you don't mind, right? No, I'm not gonna kill him. So. Kill it. I can't do that. I have another man. I'll show you. I can't. No, it's not worth my time. All right. All right, Josh. Stand there. Come here. Come a little bit closer. Actually. Come here. You're supposed to feed me. Oh. Can I get a bite? I can't find a pencil. I got a lot of stuff in here. I bring it on swim mates. Because I'm Mr. Swim. Alright. We're just gonna have to do the magic without the pencil. Alright. Pretend like I have a pencil, okay? This is very important. Josh, stand. You can take another bite if you really want. It's fine. You full of cereal? Alright. Now. Is this you?
That's me.
That's him, baby.
Whoa!
Yeah. Alright. This is my pet dog. His name's Mr. Dog. And you guys can be in on this, okay? I'll let you guys know about this. You know, magicians aren't supposed to tell the secret, but I like you guys, so I'll let you. Alright, Josh. I'm gonna make him disappear. You ready? Look that way!
Where did he go?
I got a deck of cards in here somewhere. Not now. You have to pay for lessons. Big card. I'm not. No, in my butt. Here, I'll get that later. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, watch out for that. All right, you have it?
Got it. Just got it now.
No, I'm not. All right. Is this your card?
No.
All right, give me your card. Can you take this card? All right, you ready? It's your card!
How'd you do it?
All right. I guess they really want the Dougie. I'm really good at it. Hold on. Josh, can I teach you?
Yeah, I'd love to learn how to Dougie.
All right. I watched a 10-minute video on this once, so I'm pretty good at it. No, I got memorized. So, that. All right, you give him one of these. Also, to the judges, this counts as 2 talents. So.
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah, him too. So, the band people and me and him interview round ideally. Thanks. All right, that's all.
All right, that was Kevin Meyer, Mr. Swim, and Josh Risco, Mr. Cross Country. Okay, our last talent of tonight is Mr. Rugby, Max Kierlieber.
You know, I've heard my name mispronounced a lot of times, and that's probably the worst I've ever heard. The one that always sticks with me is Keebler, so I guess I'm the cookie elf now. Now, my talents lie in welding and metal fabrication, but I can't do those tonight because I can't blind all of you. So here I am using my amazing fabrication skills to make little paper flowers out of tissues. Now, these skills come in handy very seldomly, but if you forget a holiday, such as Valentine's Day, for example, this is a great skill to have. You can make little ones out of tissues, and big ones out of tissue paper. Now, I already had a day for Valentine's Day, but I saw someone who might not, I don't know. Little past story, come here really quick. I have something to give you. Do you have a significant other, little pet story?
No.
Oh, that's kind of sad. But maybe you can use this to get one. It's your own little bouquet of flowers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love is in the air, everybody.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's give another round of applause to all of our senior guys and their incredible talents.
Claire and I thought it'd be pretty cool to take over as a women in STEM for this pageant to do a little science experiment.
Yeah. We have a few minutes before we are going to get the interview round started because there's so many guys and there's only 4 spots. So we thought that we'd give them a few minutes.
Yeah. So Claire, to explain what we're doing here?
Sure. Today we're going to be making elephant toothpaste. Yeah, pretty exciting.
I heard a gasp. I hope that's a good gasp. Before we start, we just want to give a shout out to Mr. Butler because he has a chemical burn for this.
Yeah.
So shout out to Mr. Butler. Let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah, so to make the elephant toothpaste.
Goggles first, Claire. Safety.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Mrs. Rodegrove for watching this. I'm sorry, I didn't put my goggles on.
Yeah. Again, take AP Scientist, spoken by B. Connor Larrick.
Yeah. Okay, sorry guys. 1 second. Alright, so to do this experiment, we use hydrogen peroxide, but the problem with normal hydrogen peroxide is it's not super concentrated, so we had to get a higher concentration, which is why Mr. Butler has a chemical burn. So again, sorry Mr. Butler. So we gotta put this big tube. We're gonna, yeah, just like that. We're gonna put some hydrogen peroxide in it. So Maura, would you like to add hydrogen peroxide?
I would.
Yep. And after we add the hydrogen peroxide, we add the dish soap because the dish soap is what's gonna make it bubble up.
And of course we use Dawn dish soap because save the wildlife.
So true. Alright, and then we gotta stir the dish soap around for the hydrogen peroxide.
What do you guys think about adding some color to make it a little colorful here? Should we do blue or green or both?
Green.
I hear both. All right. Here, I'll go first. We'll attempt to make a little stripe pattern here.
We're attempting. Oh. I'm trying like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that enough?
Is it good? Do you guys think we should add more?
More? Okay. You guys say so. Alright. So now to make this experiment work, we have to have a catalyst, because without a catalyst, the reaction's not going to go fast enough.
Clearly.
Yeah, right. So our catalyst was going to be yeast, but that's not really fun. So now we're using potassium iodide. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah! Before we make the science experiment happen, can we everyone yell on 3, science is cool?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3!
Science is cool! Yeah, guys, yeah!
shaking it. We're shaking it.
Guys, this is like my second failed science experiment of the year. I really don't know what to do about it anymore.
Maybe we need some crowd encouragement for it to raise. Oh, it's going. Maybe a little bit more. Let's go, guys.
Okay, well.
It's still rising. Slowly but surely.
You see, the other thing with this is that it gets kind of hot, because when the reaction happens, like heat is released. So if you didn't see it, there was some steam coming out of the top.
Yeah.
That was probably the most exciting thing that happened so far, though.
Claire, don't speak too soon. Like, it's getting to the top there.
Do you think it's gonna overflow?
I don't know. Maybe if you shake it again. Oh, it's definitely getting warm.
Woo! All right. Well, while we're waiting, you guys want to hear a joke about an elephant? Yes! Why was the elephant afraid to use the computer? Yeah, because of the mouse. He doesn't like mice.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, look, it's at the top.
Oh, let's see.
Is something gonna happen? Oh.
How about some crowd encouragement, guys?
Come on, guys! Yeah! Woo!
Maybe.
Well, anyways, I think we gave our judges enough time. In conclusion, science is really cool, and as a paid promotion by Ms. Rodiger said earlier, take the AP science classes.
Yes.
Yeah. Women in STEM!
Yeah, women in STEM!
Sorry, can we get some help? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah!
I like the enthusiasm. Okay. Yeah, let's take this out. Oh, I touched it.
Don't touch it, no! Okay. I'm taking this.
Here, if you guys want to grab that, I'll grab. Yeah, if you want to grab the other side. Oh, quick, touch it. It's coming. It's coming. Here. Watch out, move. Don't touch it. Yes, thank you.
And now to find out who our final four are going to be and who's going to advance into our final interview round.
Are you boys ready? Yes. First of all, before we cut some of them, why don't we give them a final round of applause? Boys, why don't you take a bow? Take a bow. All right, that's good enough. All right, we have Jack, Gabe, Vince, and Max are all going to advance to the next round. Let's give them a round of applause. Alrighty, so Jack, we're going to start with your interview first, but the rest of you guys can head backstage.
right, Jack, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing absolutely lovely, Claire. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Glad to hear it. All right, our first question for you today is, what would you do if you found a penguin in your freezer?
If I found a penguin in my freezer, the first thing I'm doing is going straight to the ice machine, filling my entire bathtub with ice and cold water. Next, take the penguin out of the freezer, keep it in the bathtub, hide it from everybody, never use the bathroom again, aside from when I buy raw fish, to feed the penguin roughly every 8 hours in order to make sure that it stays there. And then, pet penguin, rest of my life, no strings attached.
Very interesting answer. Thank you. All right, next question. Yeah, let's give a round of applause. So, Jack, what's your guilty pleasure song in the shower and why?
Well, as you heard earlier, I walked out to Dancing Queen. Absolutely massive ABBA fan right here. They're the best. I love all their music. Mamma Mia 1, Mamma Mia 2, watched them both millions of times. Lovely movies. By the way, in case you're interested, next year's spring musical is going to be Mamma Mia. Think about buying your tickets now. Honestly, in the shower, just any ABBA song I can. You know, massive fan of Dancing Queen, I mean, as you can see. Fernando. Beautiful song. Think about it all the time, really. But anything ABBA, anything.
Could you sing something for us?
Cause you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat of the tambourine. Oh yeah. You can dance, you can try, having the time of your life. Oh, see that girl, watch that Steve, singing the dancing queen. Yeah.
Beautiful singing, Jack. Let's move on to a more serious question now. If you could give yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
If I could give myself one piece of advice, it would be to always persevere and never give up in the hard times. You folks all know out there that sometimes in life things get real hard, and we have to keep pushing through to tomorrow, and we have to never give up. And that's what the most important thing is, to always stay determined. I would also give myself the advice to buy tickets to the spring musical, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, coming up in about 2 months. Come witness Menor Theater's wonderful exploration of the Music Hall Royale. Tickets, I believe, are around $10. Think about seeing it. It's in here. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause for Jack Webster, Mr. Top 25.
Next up, we have Mr. Marching Band, Gabe Hardman. Hi, Gabe.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty swell.
Glad to hear it. All right, first question. What kid movie do you find to be scary?
Kid movie?
Kid movie.
Kid movie. I don't know. I never really was a kid. I'll just say, have you ever seen the movie Labyrinth with David Bowie?
I can't say hi.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess that's that. Okay, where there's a part where there's a bunch of hands and it's like in a tube. And then like one of the main characters falls down the tube and like the hands are all like It's like all scary. I don't remember what it's called. It's probably called the Tube of Hands. So there's also like a big like Minotaur thing, and that was pretty scary too. And yeah.
Okay, Gabe, next question. If animals could talk, which one do you think would be the rudest of them all?
Oh, dolphins for sure.
Why?
Dolphins are like really close to humans, and they're really mean. They like kill fish for fun or something. Sorry, was that too far?
Do you not like dolphins?
I mean, I like them, but they're mean.
Okay. What is something that you've learned about yourself over the course of the pandemic?
Oh, hold on. You gotta think. I've learned that I'm a very introverted person. So yeah, that's just straight up. Yeah, currently freaking out on stage right now. I mean, like, my hand's like shaking. Look at that. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about that. Pandemic wasn't the best time of my life, but I learned a lot of experiences along the way, like coming to accept yourself and accept what you have, and just don't take things for granted. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of positive stuff that came from the pandemic, even though it was majority not a positive thing.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Marching Band.
Yeah.
Next up, let's bring to the stage Mr. Model UN, Vince Miranda.
Sorry, it's not funny anymore. How are you?
How are you doing, Vince?
Good. How are you doing, Claire?
I'm good. Fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
How are you doing, Maura?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking.
You're
Ready
welcome.
for your first interview question?
Oh, I thought I was asking the questions here.
Ooh, I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
If you could change what falls from the sky every time it rains, what would it be and why?
Like each time it rains? Or
Each
just
time it rains.
Like each time it's about to rain, I get to change what it is? Or like one
Yeah.
time and it's that forever?
Each time.
As a kid, I really enjoyed the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Naturally, yeah, who said that? Who said, yeah! That part with the jello? Oh yeah. That being said, I think I would change it to meatballs. Sometimes spaghetti to go with the meatballs. But let's be real, the meatballs are the real treat, so yeah, spaghetti with meatballs. Thank you so much for asking.
I can go for that. All right, our next question for you. Let's say you bought a new house and you're choosing flooring. The only catch is you can only use one type of flooring for the entire house. Which would you choose, carpet or hardwood?
I cannot believe you asked me this question. This is the hardest question in the history of questions, Claire.
This answer can say a lot about a person, so have to ask it.
Exactly. I've got it. So, I think I would choose hardwood floor. Hear me out, hear me out. Yeah. Anyways, I would choose hardwood floor because, listen, as a kid, again, my great-grandmother, she had carpet in her bathroom. And as a kid, you know, accidents are bound to happen. Let's just say my great-grandmother was not happy with me most of the time. So, yeah, hardwood for sure, because I don't want carpet in my bathroom.
I have to say hardwood is the superior choice. So
And
good
it's
job.
easier to clean.
Exactly. All right, last one. What are you most proud of have done or accomplished so far?
You said this one is serious, right?
This is serious, yes.
Very serious.
Very serious.
Well. Hold on, I'm not ready yet. Is this like in the course of my life? Like.
We can do course of your life, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome.
I think right now, very generic, I'm so sorry. I'd say making it through high school and getting into college.
Especially through a pandemic. I have to say it's a pretty good answer.
Yeah. You already know.
All right, let's give it up for Vince Miranda, Mr. Model UN.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. And finally, our last run of interviews, introducing Mr. Rugby, Max Kierlieber.
How's it going, Max?
Oh, it's going great.
Glad to hear it. All right, first question. What part of the human face is your favorite and why?
You know, it's easy to say eyes, but I have to say mouth, because I just love food. I love eating food. I love tasting food. You can't do that without a mouth, so it's got to be the mouth.
I have to second that opinion. What's your favorite food?
Ooh, I love my mom's good homemade chicken paprikash.
Yeah.
That is just A1, man. So good.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Ooh. You see, my dad's a chef, so I don't do much cooking. So when I'm cooking, I'm usually alone, so it's probably either grilled cheese or ramen. But once, I did do a nice stir fry in an FCS class, and that was fun. So I like that. That was fun.
All right, our next question for you. Someone gives you an elephant. You can't sell it or give it away. What do you do with the elephant?
You ride it. Easy. You get a saddle and you ride it. You never know what could happen. Government turns on us, we go to war. You got a war elephant. You ride it.
Do you know where you buy a saddle for this said elephant?
Make it.
You make it out of what? Can you elaborate?
Carpets. Rugs. Anything you can find. It's wartime, baby. It's hard. Economy's going down. You can't buy anything. War elephant's how you get through.
Good to know, good to know. All right, last question. Tell us about your biggest disappointment and how you bounced back from it.
My biggest disappointment was definitely breaking my ankle. When I broke my ankle, I was laid up, gained a lot of weight, but you know what? It's always bulking season. Cutting season doesn't exist. We get big out here. Food equals big.
All right, give it up for Max Kierlieber.
I would just like to say, for the rest of my competitors, the thing that unites us, world peace. Woo!
Maura's going to be back in just a short moment. I'm going to clean up the chairs.
Let's give one more round of applause for those boys in their interviews.
While we're waiting for the judges to decide on our winner, we'd like to take a minute to talk about the food drive.
Tonight, in substitution of $5, you could have brought 3 canned goods to donate to Feed Lake County. We greatly appreciate those who were able to donate tonight. And additionally, we also had a bake sale, and all the proceeds will go to Feed Lake County. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for helping a good cause. Okay. All right, we're gonna go check on the results, and we'll be back before you know it.
Hey! Hey! I'm not gonna lie, this is completely unscripted, but since I've got a heart of gold, I just had to, do this. I just wanted you all to give a warm round of applause for Claire and Maura for all the hard work they did putting this together and for all they do with student government and stuff. Because truly this event would not have been able to happen without them. I was told by Moore to call the rest of the guys out on stage. Is that in order? All right, come on, woo! Men, dudes, give it up. Yeah, Claire and Moore, all their hard work, woo-hoo! Thank you so much.
So you can see all the guys. Do we have everyone out here? We miss anyone? Yeah, let's get a quick bow. Come on, guys. Yeah!
I like that.
All right. If we can now have our top 4 contestants step forward. Nice. Thank you. Okay. And third place for the 7th annual Mr. MHS pageant, drum roll please, we have Jack Webster. Woo! Jack, come on, claim your prize. I think it's... All right. And in second place, we have Gabe Hardman. Yep. Congratulations, Gabe and Jack. Now, finally, in first place, I don't know. Drum roll! We gladly announce Max as our winner of our 2022 Mr. MHS pageant. Congratulations, Max. We would just like to congratulate all of our contestants again and commend them on a job well done tonight. Thank you again to our judges, whose job was definitely not easy, and thank you all for supporting this event, especially during the current circumstances. Let's give all of our contestants one more big round of applause. You guys all did a great job tonight, and thank you for all of your hard work.
You're welcome.
Thanks all for coming to the event. We hope you all stay safe and have a great rest of your night.